Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon. I don't think I did a department huddle last week. I apologize. I can hear the comments now. It's okay. We didn't need one anyways, right? No, we need one. This is how we communicate, folks. This is how we communicate, all right? Plus, I like reading all y'all's chat comments. Okay, so I do. All right, here we go. Let's get started. There's flyers all over this department. Angela, thank you for, and Chase too, thank you for plastering these epic flyers all over the department. How many days till we go live, Epic, okay? How many days? For 500 kudo points. First one in the chat group to tell me on what day do we go live. First one to submit that 500 kudo points, okay? All right, and then we'll have another trivia question here in a minute, okay? So with that being said, I'm not gonna tell you how many days because we all should know when we go live, all right? So it's coming soon, folks, all right? It's coming soon. Take a breath in, let it out. It's gonna be here, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of Epic representatives on site to be able to work with us side by side to be able to assist, okay? So not to worry. I will share with you, aside from that go live date, it kicks in at midnight. At midnight, we are going to shut down Meditech and we are going to flip the switch to Epic, all right? I will be here on site. We will go through this together and we will have a bunch of Epic representatives on site. So it's going to be huge, all right? So not to worry. I'm bringing food, all right? Okay, so with that being said, all right, big date coming up. We're about to go live and getting a little nervous here. It's getting a little nervous, but if y'all will remember about a year ago when we were going to Epic on the 5th floor in NCC, we got past that. We will get past this one also. Okay, so it's going to be awesome. Please, everybody, to activate your Epic mnemonics, to activate your Epic logon, you must pay attention to this flyer and you must either call that number or email that number or go on site as a walk-in to the medical office building next door, the 3rd or the 5th floor. Follow the signs. Right now it's been the 3rd floor, the CPR room as we call it, the CPR, the lab. Go to that one, let them know that you need to log on to the Epic Playground in order to activate your Epic mnemonics. Then you can come back and you can get on the play, Epic Play, because we don't want to be live and then all of a sudden you wonder, well, why do not my mnemonics work as they did with Meditech? Well, because you didn't complete your online modules or your instructor-led classes, okay? Call the number, ask them, do you have to basically complete an instructor-led class or are you lacking a module? We must be proactive and do that, folks, okay? So with that being said, I do have a list of associates who need to complete their computer-based training. So with that being said, Aaron Espinosa, I need you to find this flyer, Aaron. Find this flyer and get on Okta. Go to the Converge Training Zone and click on courses once you log into Okta. Ask your coworker, please. Adrian Fuentes, I need you to log on. Angelita Collins, please, Angie. I believe you're due for your CPR, and please take the time to log on to the computer and go to Okta Converge Training Zone and click on courses to complete your computer-based training, or you will not be able to log on to Epic. Christopher Cardona, I had a conversation with you today about that also. Gilbert Cruz, please log on to complete your computer-based training. Jessica Jirac, Jay Talamantes, also Sandra, Scott Coggins, Tyler, Victor, and Monica, please. I've got this list here, and these are folks who, according to their master list, your Epic mnemonics will not work. You will not be able to log on to start your exam, end your exam, and release the images to Sectra. So please, I'm already 5 minutes into this huddle, and it's been all about Epic. So find this flyer, call it up, email it, they're taking walk-ons. They're serious. They want you to basically get on there, get on site, activate your mnemonics. They'll give you a temporary password to log on. You'll create your password. Whatever it takes, get your Epic access. This past February 14th, Krista Spawn South celebrated their 30th anniversary, the 30th birthday. So happy birthday, Spawn South. We had they had random drawings, and two of radiology's finest were awarded a door prize. Yolanda De Leon and Angela Casey. We had gift bags delivered to my office, and their names were drawn. So congratulations, Yolanda and Angela. Good job. All right, so this is gonna go for the next huddle. It's gonna go back in the department huddle folder. Okay, so let's continue on, folks. I don't know. We might have gone through this before. Wellness partners are coming back. If y'all remember years ago, pre-COVID, Catapult Health, they used to come on site and do wellness visits, some minor labs. You would see a nurse practitioner via telehealth, what have you. Well, those dates are going to come back to South location, and they're set for May the 6th through the 10th. And if you sign up, if you actually see a nurse practitioner and you get your lab drawn and you do a full wellness checkup, they'll give you 10,000 Kudo points. They're competing with, I can't compete with that. Are you kidding me? I give you 500 Kudo points and maybe 1,000 Kudo points, but they're giving us 10,000 Kudo points if you sign up. Free and associates, this is what this says. For the wellness visits are free, and associates will receive 10,000 Kudo points for their participation. So I'm telling you, sign me up. It's going to be more to come on that. It's going to be in May, but once we get closer to May, flyers will be everywhere, okay? The hand hygiene is posted on our communication board down that little bitty by MRI. And they did survey some radiology associates, imaging. The mystery hand hygiene auditors were able to confirm that 19 radiology associates were audited, and we were at a 94% completion rate as far as compliant rate. So great job to you 19 folks, okay? Great job. So that's on the communication board. New work order process for CBRE. These flyers are all around also. If you try putting a plan ops CBRE work order, and we've been putting a lot of those lately, folks. We've been putting a lot of those, that's for sure. There's a new work order process. The flyers are also posted, okay? The IVP room, y'all saw that in the group chat. The IVP room has been dismantled. It's been decommissioned. It's gone. It's a paperweight somewhere, folks, okay? So we're gonna get the floor project done on that this coming Monday night. We had the bolts grinded down. We had a little light issue in the next radiology room. CBRE has been on site. Plan Ops, we've been keeping Plan Ops very, very busy. So thank you to Plan Ops. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for really responding to our needs and getting these work orders completed, finished, getting them off your queue. Let's see, code card exchange, a new code card exchange process. This is what that flyer looks like. I'm not going to go into detail about that, but it's posted on the actual card itself. So anytime they expire or we use it, which I hope it's not too often, we have to take them to the old biomed office down by materials management, where we swap them out with clean ones. New process. CPR folks that are due, Manuel, Josh, and GCPR, make sure you complete them by your due dates. I think this is a duplicate reminder, nevertheless. Digital plate issue. We've been having digital plate issues. Again, we placed another work order for Biomed. Who did that? Somebody did that. I can't recall. But nevertheless, the work order was put in, and Biomed deemed that they're going to order a whole new carriage because the contacts are not making contact. So with that being said, I believe it's max. AJ was telling me, I believe it's max. So you put the plate in, and if you put the plate in the correct way, not reverse, we have to make sure we are putting that plate in the correct way so that the contacts can make contact so it can charge. Max is not charging. Biomed is aware of it. The part will be in next week, and they'll swap it out. But until then, we could still use it. We just have to take a fresh battery and swap out that plate, or we can we'll figure it out. We can even swap them to other units while they're sitting there plugged in and getting charged. Okay, but if you take max, grab a spare battery, and we have a lot of batteries. But like I said, keep in mind the portables. When you dock the plate to charge, make sure you are docking it correctly, because the contacts, if they don't make contact, that plate will lose its battery power. It's just sitting there not being charged, and then when we go up for a stat, that plate could be depleted. So please keep that in mind. All right. OR control board, folks. I can't show it to you because just we want to be mindful of and make sure we're not violating any HIPAA rules. More to come on that too, but. OR control board. It is now here in radiology. In our work core, we have the OR board itself up. They've gone digital, folks. I didn't think it was going to work. We love it. We absolutely love it. We are able to navigate on the current schedule, the next day schedule, 2 days out. We are loving that board. The red plus sign, it's not even a red plus sign. It's a background red. It's a white plus sign. That tells you it's an add-on. We've picked it up. We've ran this. We're running with this OR control board. That's what it's called. I'm looking at it right now. And just to make sure there's no add-ons, it saves me 5-6 trips to the OR to look at their board the old way. Now, digital OR control board is here. It's in our department. So loving that OR control board. And being mindful of respect. As a reminder, for compliance issue, folks, we do it on HealthStream also, don't we? Make sure, okay, whatever you are posting on social media does not contain any sensitive patient information. With that being said, I will ask you to, for the record, I will ask you not to post anything on social media from within this department that could potentially violate any patient's privacy. Okay, folks, we check this off every year on our HealthStream about social media postings, HIPAA compliance, and what have you. And I'm going to tell you right now, we do a very good job of that. I see Angela, Chase, Adrian getting the correct form. So if a patient calls up for a CD and they show up to pick it up, they have an ID. They fill out the form and what have you. We don't just mishandle patients' information. They are expecting their privacy to be protected, and we are going to do that. With that being said, social media is no different, folks. Please make sure we do not post stuff from within this department, within this hospital, that could show patient sensitive information. This is our place of employment, and we're here for those patients, okay? So we can do those postings off-site, right? There we go. We have it documented. We said that. The other thing I have to bring up is Glint. We didn't do that last department huddle. So with that being said, our survey participation was at 98%. Thank you so much. 98%. It has nothing to do with, we didn't get 100% and what have you. The reality is we probably didn't get credit for, if anybody was not active on there or was not on FMLA, even they took it, we probably didn't get credit for that, but 98%. Radiology rises to the top, rises to the occasion. Again, 98%, thank you very much. The engagement index, not to be confused with the participation rate. Okay, so going back to this 98% here, this was 44 out of 45, 44 associates of the radiology department took it out of a maximum 45. So, and that includes Surgical Hospital across the street, that includes CTC Radiology, and that includes Christa South Radiology, okay? So there's 45 of us, 44 took it. So again, 98%. Folks, I will take that all day. Thank you very, very much, okay? So with that being said, the engagement index, okay? So they track it. How happy are you? How engaged are you as a department? We're at 82%, folks. 82%. Can you see that? Yes, there it is. And historically, there's where we hovered in the previous Glint surveys, okay? So 82% engagement index, I will take that. Let me read that. Basically, it's a group of 2 questions. Number 1, how happy are you working for Christus? Number 2, would you recommend to work at Christus as part of your career path? That's part of the focus. And I tell you what, 82%, I'll take that, the engagement index. I will take that. That is a very good score. I believe the baseline is 75. Okay. With that being said, if the national average is at 75 and our happy index is at 82, I'll take that. Not to be confused with the participation rate. We're at 98%. Okay. I said not to be confused, and I'm confusing myself. So wow, great job. Score in comparison. Let's see here. What were our top strengths? I'm gonna put this in the break room also, folks, so y'all can look them over. What were our top strengths? This will be in the break room, and not to prolong this huddle because I'm at the 15-minute mark here. The patient safety related training that we receive is effective. 87. It was favorable. 87. An engagement index. We scored an 87 on that. That's pretty good. Okay, so psychological safety also, we were at an 87. So those are our top strengths out of all 44 of us that took that. The root cause at this organization, we seek to solve problems permanently rather than just come up with a quick fix. We were engaged. We made a 79 on that. That's still pretty high up there based on the benchmark standard of 70, the low 70s. I got to dig into my the Glint dashboard to get that exam. But those were our top strengths. Okay, folks, this will be in the lounge to be able to review it and what have you. Let's see here. Top opportunities. Again, it's your voice has been heard. Top opportunities. Physical safety is up there. Here are some scores that we could work on. This is your voice, and we want to work on this. CT project is in full force. We're second week, 2 weeks into it. That includes getting our badge access to 3 points in this department. So I'm going to say in the next 2 weeks, Fire Troll will be on site putting those access panels. So within the month, we're going to be fully secure department. Physical safety is your concern. We were at a 78 on that. Employee safety, we were at an 80 on that. Collaboration across groups, we were at a 76. So with that being said, we had top strengths in terms of our training and physical, psychological safety. And then we have top opportunities. Boy, they got some big fancy words for these top strengths and top opportunities. But these folks who put this together, they took all your comments and all your concerns, they wrapped them up and they put them in an algorithm. And this is what, if you ask me, I think AI put this out there, right? This will be in the break room, folks. We're at the 17.5-minute mark here. Another second question for trivia question. For 500 CUDA points, what time do we go live? At what time do we go live? What date do we go live for 500 CUDA points? Somebody has already answered that. And now I need, at what time are we flipping the switch from Meditech off to Epic is on? I was going to say EpiPen, didn't I? Didn't mean to throw that out there in the universe. Folks, we're at the 18-minute mark. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much.